Let's break down this beautiful Viking secondary. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and we're going to continue to waltz through this Vikings roster, tearing it apart. Secondary time.
If we did do a waltz, I think I'd be the one doing the leading. He would be following.
I don't know what a waltz is.
My hand would keep getting lower and lower on your lower back till I'm gripping.
Wow, I appreciate that. Not
You're
aggressive.
welcome.
I like
no,
it.
Very gentle. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Vikings' entire secondary group, breaking down the cornerbacks and the safeties. Before we do, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids, and also like our sponsor, Liftbridge Brewing Company. Check them out, Brewery in Stillwater, or look in your local liquor store for their delicious beer. I'm going to give me some mango this week, I think.
Just a beautiful wide variety of tasty brews. Check them out. Hit them up. Let's do this. Secondary. Before we get into this, I mean, is it fair to say that this whole secondary has the potential to be one of the most improved?
Oh, yeah, definitely the potential, and it should really be the most improved unit on the entire Minnesota Vikings. And that's not really as much of praise as for the group that's there now. It's just how bad it was a year ago.
Yeah, I think there's a happy medium here. We got some big boys coming into this mix, especially obviously the rookies. But let's start with the cornerbacks. So depth chart wise, I mean, right now, PP, Cam Dantzler, and Shannon Sullivan are slotted to be our starters as of now.
And that's really how I expected to go. I guess the one thing that could change is if Andrew Booth Jr. comes in healthy, ready to go, and usurps Cam Dantzler on the outside. But I think it's going to be those three, with Booth getting mixed in and Caleb Evans getting mixed in. And I'm not sure, who else is going to up in that nickel spot. That's what we're going to talk about, because this depth chart there's a lot of positions up for grabs here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited to see Cam Dantzler out there as a full-time starter, just given the keys right off the bat. His job to lose. He definitely has some competition behind him, but let's see what Cam Man has to offer. PP, we know what we got there. I'm actually expecting a better year from PP, but let's look at the depth. So,
yeah, on the right side, you got Harrison Hand, Booth Jr., Cam Dantzler. Then on the left, Ty Smith, Chris Boyd, Caleb Evans, and you already mentioned PP. So looking at the bottom of this thing, Vikings, were they going to keep 5-6? I mean, there's guys definitely on the bubble here. Chris Boyd is the one guy I keep looking at thinking, is he going to make this team or not?
Yeah, I think he's a wild card. Appears to be a very likable guy. So Chris Boyd, Harrison Hand, I think are definitely in danger of not being on this squad. Hand, I had high expectations for him to be a nice depth piece, but he's just not. I don't know. He's never going to have a chance. But Boyd's big question mark. Ty Smith, Perry Nickerson. I'm kind of already writing those guys off.
I didn't even mention the nickelback depth. So then you got Nate Harrison, Perry Nickerson, and Shannon Sullivan. So I do think Sullivan will be the starter. We mentioned that. Nate Harrison, again, is a wild card. We haven't seen him. Sounds like his career has been kind of up and down, hit or miss. We haven't got to look at him to the point where we don't like him. So there's nothing but hope that maybe he can do something. But you mentioned Ty Smith, Perry Nickerson. Those guys are back. I'm surprised they're both back. I don't see either one of those guys making the team.
Yes, and Nate Harrison, I see him as kind of a long shot too. I mean, guys just bounced around from practice squads. He's been out there. I know some Broncos were kind of high on this guy, but I really don't think he's going to end up making it. Let's talk about the splashy, beautiful part of this is our rookies, Andrew Booth and Caleb Evans.
Yeah, Booth Jr. super excited about. Loved his film, the way the guy just attacks the football, whether it's in coverage or going up for the tackle. Love the way he plays the game of football. A lot of energy there. Caleb Evans, again, he's the guy that he's Kwesi's boy. If he's half as good at playing football as he is on Twitter, then we should have ourselves a hell of a player.
Yeah, go follow him for sure. He is definitely entertaining. And the big reason I'm excited about Caleb Evans is not many people were very excited. Even when you look at where he was supposed to be drafted, I mean, he was pretty much like from round 4 to around like 7 damn near. So I really hope Caleb Evans is fantastic because Kwesi will look like a genius.
Yeah, you're looking at when we drafted him, the kind of reviews were just, there's nothing really special about this guy. He just kind of, he's just
good
there.
Size. He's got good size.
That's about it. So you're looking at who's safe here in this cornerback group. I mean, obviously PP, you got Dantzler safe, Shannon Sullivan safe, Booth Jr. safe, Evans is safe. Then after that is where it really starts to get sketchy. So if I'm really looking at, if I'm going to put some money here, I like Harrison Hand. And I still probably think they keep Chris Boyd on this team. I really do, unless he really steps on his dick in training camp.
Yeah, they're I'm 100% in agreement on everything you just said. Let's go to the safety position. Obviously, we got Lewis Seen, the big hard-hitting safety, and another hard-hitting safety, Harrison Smith. I'm so excited about those guys.
I am too. Lewis Seen was one of the guys I did my little draft crush Patreon video on, and you love the way he plays the game. Comes up, hits hard, can cover, good ball skills. He's a very, very intelligent player. Sounds like a very smart person overall. So he's going to be put in the starting role with Harrison Smith. And then they got the wild card here, Cam Bynum. How are they going to use this guy? Is it going to be different packages? Is he going to maybe play some corner? A guy who made some very exciting plays and very limited opportunities last year. Looked damn good was Cam Bynum. So a guy I was almost surprised they took a safety first because of how good Cam Bynum was. But Harrison Smith will be on his way out in a couple years. So the future is on this roster at the safety position.
And Cam Bynum, his flexibility could lead to them keeping less cornerbacks too. So that is something they're going to have in their back pocket as well. So I can't believe Lewis Seen and Harrison Smith don't have a nickname yet. They need something. They got to have something very soon. The Hitmen?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Hitman. It's not super original, but it was okay. The question
got teeth.
But I mean, who else do you keep here in the safety group? Josh Matalis, it's just kind of been blood. There's Mike Brown, the undrafted guy, and Miles Dorn, a guy we haven't seen much from because he's been hurt a lot. So honestly, the depth chart doesn't really excite me here.
I think they end up keeping. I think they end up keeping three safeties. Bynum being that third safety / cornerback, and throw maybe Mike Brown, maybe even Miles Dorn again on the practice squad just to have them there. It's a good spot when you look at some of these other positions like running backs where there appear to be having to keep an extra one. I look at safety as a spot where they're going to have a little wiggle room. So I don't think Josh Matalis is going to.
I was going to say, so you're writing off Josh Matalis?
Not writing him off, but I don't know. I mean, he's a special teamer. When he's out there, he doesn't look overly great. I would rather them just take a flyer on and see what Mike Brown does.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Josh Matalis is going to be one of these guys that the coaching staff likes because what he does for special teams. I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't been converted to a linebacker yet. That's kind of what a lot of people thought may happen when he did get the NFL. So, yeah, he's definitely not safe. The question I think is how many of these guys did they keep? Do they keep 3 or do they keep 4?
Do they keep 3 or do they keep 4?
And I don't know. I think I'd rather keep an extra corner than a fourth safety here with this group.
Well, yeah. I mean, last year, or was it 2 years? We kept like one safety on the team. It was very weird.
Yeah.
But also, we will not have Dan Chesina on the team, so that'll also give a spot. Lupagus.
I'm still here.
Left us. I don't know where he is, but we're wrapped up anyways. There, he's flickering.
Wait.
Let us know. Comments. Who are you keeping at corner? Who are you keeping at safety? Who might be a surprise cut? Just give us anything. And God damn it, go grab a lift bridge.
Yeah, do it. And while you do it, remember this. Maybe tell the guy at the liquor store this nice fact. You may get some money off your lift bridge there. A bite from the Brazilian wandering spider can cause an erection that lasts for several hours.